Good day, fellow observers. Today we're going to do the Town of Hempstead Sanitation Department test for version 13.2.1. It's gonna be a 27-minute drive, 11 miles. Let me activate FSD. Okay, so we are on clear. FSD was able to move. Good. And it should be our right of way. Okay, good. Advance here. Good, slow advance. Now we have a green arrow, but
now
it's
turn
on
left
yellow.
onto Hempstead Turnpike.
Okay, so we have a green light here. And now we have another green light. Okay. Alright, so good adjustment here, slowing down and then continue with the advance because of that turning van. So we have a different route. Usually we turn right to Meacham, but now we are making a slight right to Front Street, but it's gonna be a 2.8 mile drive to that turn. Okay, so we advance now. Alright, now we cross the green. Okay, we have a yellow here. Now we are stopping. Okay, good. Now we advance. Okay, good. Slow down here. And I think it is a standard operating procedure for FSD to stop at an intersection. So earlier you saw that it's slowing down close to the right before the intersection, and it saw that there was enough room, then it advanced. So we stop here. Okay, so now we continue advancing. I think we'll get new greens soon. Okay, good. And good. Okay, we are crossing another green, and then this one, let's see. Okay, now it's green. crossing this green light. And good adjustment here, slowing down. Now there would be, I think, yeah, this truck is gonna make a lane change to this lane. I think FSD is giving, okay, so FSD kind of gave the right of way for that truck. And good, slow down here for that bus. Speed up. Okay, we have a flashing yellow case. Okay, good. FSD didn't flinch. Same with this. Okay, good. Lane change here to the right. I do think we have a clear path, and we have 0.4 miles left before we make a slight right. Okay, good. We have a green light, and we are making a slight right soon.
In 500 feet, bear right onto Front Street. Now bear right onto Front Street.
All right, good. Okay, now we are crossing.
In 500 feet, turn right onto President Street. Now turn right onto President Street.
Okay, we're turning right. Alright, this is going to be straightforward, right?
In 500 feet, turn right onto Peninsula Boulevard. Now turn right onto Peninsula Boulevard.
Okay, we're making a right here. Oh, okay, so I think we can. So I have to press the accelerator here. Okay, good. So I wasn't sure because there was a light, but you know, if you're here in Hempstead, then I think that should have been standard practice. But I guess I was very hesitant because it's I think it's only what? My first time driving there, or maybe the second, and I'm not familiar with the traffic rules. But yeah, I should have made a right there. So I pressed the accelerator on that.
In 500 feet, take the Southern State Parkway East ramp on the right toward East Islip. Now take the Southern State Parkway East ramp on the right.
Okay, good. FSD is able to get some window, and now we are at the right lane, and we are going for the Southern State Parkway East. Good. Shout out to that car giving way for FSD. Now we're moving to the middle lane smoothly. Good. Okay, good. Slow down here.
In 1 mile, take exit 22S on the right onto Meadowbrook Parkway south toward Jones Beach.
Okay, so now we are making a lane change in preparation for an exit, but as you can see, there are a lot of vehicles, so this is a good challenge for FSD. I think it will have a window after this van on the right. Okay, good. Very nice.
Now take exit 22S on the right.
Okay, good. So we are now heading to Meadowbrook Parkway. Oh snap, wait. Is this? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So good lane change to the left lane. Now the thing is, we have to make sure that it's clear on the left side, because this lane and the lane on the left are going to merge. So earlier there were no cars, so I think that's why FSD went there. And now we're back to the right lane.
In 1 mile, take exit M9E on the right onto East Merrick Rd.
They could slow down there for slowing vehicles. Now we continue straight. Now we exit here.
Now take exit M9E on the right.
Okay, good. Slow down. Reasonable. It is not too much. Good. so now we merge here. Okay, we should have a window. Alright, good.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Okay, good.
Now turn right. In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so we are here and I'm just going to disengage. Give my takeaways. So we started off from a parking spot and FSD was able to move out with no problems. Made a left turn and then made a right going for the exit, and then made a left towards actually the exit, and FSD was able to adapt there because there are a lot of cars that are crossing. They have the stop signs, but from our end it didn't. FSD didn't have a stop sign, so FSD was kind of go make a left but also cautiously, so that's good. At the same time, FSD was able to continue to make a left to Hempstead Turnpike, and then it was able to head straight. Now the thing is, it was a different route. We have to do a straight for about 2 miles, and it went straight there. And during that drive, actually, FSD was able to adapt to the traffic, and there were some things that, you know, it's more of like a, how do I say this? It's more of a street drive, like 50-50 split, 50 highway, 50 street. And so FSD adjusted to several scenarios. Of course, there were a lot of green lights, stop and go, and FSD was able to adapt. Like, for example, there was this car that was trying to merge to FSD's lane, but FSD was able to maintain the right of way. But there are also times that FSD was about to turn. Like, there's another car that's trying to turn, but then, trying to merge, I'm sorry, and FSD kind of gave way. So those points, those were reasonable to me. And also there was this bus that FSD kind of is beside to during one of those points, and FSD was able to maintain its distance, so I think that's good. And FSD was able to pass by cars. If the left lane, if the car ahead was a bit slow, then was able to go to the right lane, then go back, or vice versa. Might have been mixing things up here, but overall, like, the adjustments that it does is actually reasonable, to the point that I actually don't remember specific details of something to pick on. So I think in a way that's good. And also, it's a different route, and we made a right to Front Street, then to Presidential Street, and then to Peninsula Boulevard. Now the thing is, I had to press the accelerator, so FSD was able to find a window to merge to Southern State, and shout out to that car earlier that gave way. After that, it moved to the middle lane, and then FSD was able to stay there for the most part before exiting to Meadowbrook, and then close to the exit, it was able to find a window to go to the right lane. Then it was able to make an exit to exit 22S, so that's Meadowbrook Parkway South. After that, it was able to go and merge to Meadowbrook, so a lot of merging there. And the lane selection of FSD was good, and it was able to adjust to the traffic condition, like slowing down, speeding up. After that, so on exit towards Meadowbrook, FSD went for the exit, and then FSD went to the left lane, and that left lane merged to the right lane to Meadowbrook, and then FSD after that moved back to the right lane, I think just to pass by a car. Then it stayed on the right lane for most of the trip. Then after that, FSD went for the exit to M9E, and how it exited, it was good. I don't have any complaints. It's natural. It's not too much slowdown, it's not too fast either, so it's just It's just right. And then also it merged to Merrick Rd. It was able to find a window, let the car pass, and then it saw a brief window and was able to capitalize. So that was good. And then it made right to the road towards sanitation department. And then, yeah, I disengaged. It was a reasonable drive, although I had to do some interventions because number one, I had to press the accelerator earlier. I think just one intervention. I pressed accelerator earlier on the red on stop towards Peninsula. I think I didn't mention that, towards Peninsula Boulevard, because I know that I should have, but I just didn't take the action until I saw other cars doing it. So I just pressed accelerator and FSD was able to advance. And then overall, FSD's adjustment is pretty reasonable. So I have less complaints, to be honest. Now, those are all my takeaways for this test. And if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.